Hello guys, welcome to a new Get Rekt gaming news video, and today I have some spicy news yet again for you guys. Today there might be a Avatar: The Last Airbender game coming to PlayStation 4 soon. There has been a leak on that front, we'll talk about that. And there's going to be a new Atomic Heart trailer, a really cool AA game that I want to show off in this video as well. And maybe I have a leak towards Darksiders 4. We're going to talk all about that in today's video. Sit back, relax, enjoy, take a beverage, and let's get on with the news. So, I wasn't really planning on making a video today because it's Sunday, and most of the time on Sundays there isn't really any gaming news whatsoever. But I got some small little things for today that was enough to make a video on. And apparently there is a Avatar game, at least from what I know it's a Last Airbender game, so that means it's with Aang and his group. If you ever watched that TV show, it's great. And I've always wanted a AAA game from that franchise, and I have some news towards that. So there are already 2 mobile games in development. I hate mobile games. I'm not interested in those 2, but there is a console game, and it's been leaked on Amazon Japan. So I went on Twitter today. Idle Sloth tweeted this. Leaked Avatar: The Last Airbender Quest for Balance leaked on Amazon Japan. Coming to Xbox, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5 and Switch on November 8th. That's really soon, by the way. And I'm starting to suspect that this is a Gamescom announcement, because Gamescom is in 2 weeks. So I thought, let's go over to this web listing ourselves, because it's online and you can go there on Amazon Japan. And you see indeed 4 listings. So basically a Switch version, a PlayStation 4 and 5 version, and Xbox One, which is probably also just the next Xbox Series version. But a Switch version is here, so that probably means it's a game that can run on the Switch, so don't expect any graphically intensive hardware-wise. This game to be like a big PlayStation 5 next-gen game or something. That's not the case. But then I was looking at who this game is who's making this game, the developer and the studio, the publisher. And on that front I have a little bit bad news, because it's done by Game Mill. If you guys don't know who Game Mill are, I wasn't aware of who they were either. So I went to their website on what type of games they usually make, and you have the wonderful masterpieces like Little League World Series 2022 and Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl, Nerf Legends, Cobra Kai, the video game. Oh boy. Listen, I don't think this is going to be a high budget project, as well as the fact that it's going to release already in November and we haven't heard anything about this game. So it's a surprise drop. I don't expect much from this Avatar game now anymore. Nickelodeon Kart Racer, another game they made. These games, there's nothing wrong with these games, but these games are very cheap, AA-ish, sellout games with a licensing towards them. Cartoon Network games are here, Disney games, Nickelodeon, and maybe this game is that big breakout game or something. Maybe this is the game that they will make them popular, that will set a Game Mill on the map, but I don't expect much, to be honest, from this. I just want one decent Avatar game. The only thing we have are cheaply stupid mobile games, and there are some licensed games from Nickelodeon long time ago that released when I was younger. But those games, they aren't by any means good. They are decent-ish. I think the most decent one might be the one that Platinum Games worked on with Avatar: The Legend of Korra, because Platinum Games is known for their good combat system, even though I never played it. It might be shit as well, but there is actually a Avatar game in development by a PlayStation 4 Dream user. He is making a whole Avatar game in Dreams. Like, if you don't know what Dreams is, it's basically this game that was exclusive to PlayStation, and it's basically an engine to make projects and games, but very friendly, tool user friendly. And I recommend you guys search it up on YouTube if you're a big fan of Avatar. Avatar game in Dreams. If you search that up on YouTube, you will get some really cool stuff to see. It's just one dude that is making that whole game. It's really cool. But my dreams for a AAA Avatar game are probably not coming anytime soon. Oh well, maybe it's a decent AA title, but I don't know. Now, the next thing that I wanted to talk about is a Darksiders 4 leak from a alpha tester. This alpha tester basically describes Darksiders 4 a little bit. I'm going to read through a big paragraph of text with details on the game. So I'm not the biggest Darksiders fan by any means, but I thought this would make for good content. And I actually do own... I think I own all the Darksiders games, even Genesis. If it was like a PlayStation Plus title, I actually own it as well. I always claim all my PlayStation Plus stuff. I do own Darksiders 1 and 2 on disc, and I played them a little bit, but I never got to finish them. So they are interesting. I will probably go back to them once when I have the time. So I have this leak. Let's go through this. Hello, I was a alpha tester for the currently in development Darksiders 4 and am here to share details with you all. Darksiders 4 details is currently titled Darksiders 4 Exodus and is mainly a 4-player co-op looter brawler. In the build plate we could not stack horsemen, so each session is locked to one of each horseman. So it's a co-op looter brawler, maybe like a looter shooter, but then melee based. I don't know really what he means with this, but oh well. Maybe you can just choose between the 4 horsemen. So yeah, choosing between war, death, fury, and I don't know what the other one is called, but it would make sense, I suppose. You have 4 characters. It's a little bit Borderlands-esque, I guess, and every character probably has their own characteristics. The main horseman voice actors seem to have shifted a bit. War and Fury sound the same. Death seems to have the same Darksiders 2 voice. Strife, that was the name I was looking for, seems to have a completely new voice actor, as he sounds different from Darksiders 3 and Darksiders NG. I think he means Genesis. All horsemen have access to their mounts. Loot is categorized into 6 tabs: primary weapons, melee, secondary weapons, ranged, upper armor, lower armor, steed, horse customization, and relic. All horsemen are categorized in classes. War is an all-rounder warrior type, primary greatswords and secondary gauntlet. Death is mystical mage type, primary great scythe and secondary staff. Strife is the zoning ranger type, primary daggers, secondary dual pistols. Fury is the speedy assassin type, primary whip and secondary crossblade. Okay, so they give them each an individual class. That makes sense. It's kind of like a Borderlands-ish thing. Probably have their own powers and stuff like that, and maybe skill trees. The horsemen feel very distinct from one another. As Death you can strike hard with his scythe and manage your mana to deal the most damage with your staff, while Strife can deal damage from a distance and be acrobatic close up with his daggers, etc. Gameplay feels solid, feels a bit heavy. There is a new added stamina system for sprinting, dodging and blocking. Semi-open world, wide areas like Destiny with dungeon quests areas players can enter. Each mission can be done with any horseman. Co-op is heavily incentivized. Loot is instanced per player. Okay, that sounds a lot like Borderlands, but then basically melee focused. Story picks up right after the original Darksiders ending. The four horsemen reunite and take on heavily warriors as Uriel helps them escape the war. War witnesses Uriel's getting impaled by archangels Gabriel and Michael, who have been sent to eliminate the horsemen. All the horsemen escape to Earth and meet Ulthine, who helps them reach the garden. I don't know anything of this story, by the way, so I'm just saying stuff that I'm reading here. I don't know anything about the Darksiders lore, I'm sorry. A safe realm where the remaining humans have been hidden. This will be the general hub area of the game. Ulthine tells the horsemen that they must heal the Earth and defeat Lilith to restore humanity, even if it means destroying the Charred Council. Fulgrim shows up at the end, tells them of the Heart of Eden, an ancient relic that would be able to kill Lilith and any angel or demon that stood in their way. Fulgrim offers to lead them to the heart only if the horsemen defeat the fallen archangel. Raphael for him. The horsemen are then off their quest to restore humanity and defeat any angel and demon on their way. Okay, so that's pretty detailed. You got some gameplay details, some story details. This looks pretty real to me. Again, I don't know anything about the Darksiders lore. I cannot see if this is correct. It looks interesting. Darksiders 4 Exodus, it's called. 4-player co-op looter brawler. So that's all the information I have towards Darksiders 4. If you guys are interested in this, let me know in the comments and I will update you guys if I see anything more towards Darksiders 4. Now, the last thing that I want to talk about for today's video is Atomic Heart. So if you guys don't know what Atomic Heart is, it's basically this game from, I think, a Ukraine or Russian developer, I'm not sure. They are called Mundfish, and they are making this bigger in scale, AA Bioshock-esque first-person shooter that looks really cool. I will probably play some footage for you guys to see. First, they were teasing a release date around the fall period. In their previous trailer, they showed the month with just like empty stripes and then Burr, which could be September, November, October, December. In that range, I think it's more towards December because we haven't seen anything from them yet. But recently, I think it was on Telegram or Discord. They have a group apparently, and I'm not in that Telegram Discord group. They shared a screenshot of their newest trailer, which is 4 minutes and 27 seconds. And I will show you guys this screenshot. It's from a skeleton that's sitting at a table. And this trailer is probably going to release soon with new gameplay and maybe the release date. In this group, they also mentioned that the game has not been delayed yet to 2023, which is very interesting because I never thought this game would release this year, especially with the whole Ukraine-Russia thing. Stalker 2 already got delayed indefinitely, now probably coming in 2023. And I'm still surprised that Atomic Heart can release. Anyway, they are claiming it's still coming out this year. So we might see the new release date, or the actual release date, shall I say, with this trailer. And I think it's also coming for Gamescom or the opening night live stream from Jeff Keighley. That would be a pretty good place to show this off. I'm pretty hyped for this game. You guys should check out some trailers and gameplay, especially if you like Bioshock, this like mystique first-person shooter kind of stuff. But then it's very Russian, with Russian influence. It also has Cold War influence in there as well. But it's very fucked up and with creepy looking designs and very interesting worlds design as well. Let me know what you guys think of Atomic Heart in the comment section down below. So we might see Atomic Heart at the Gamescom, this Avatar game, as well as Overdose, which I speculated in my previous video from Kojima. So that's all I have for today's video. Are you guys hyped for an Avatar game? I hope it's decent. I don't have much faith in this one. Are you guys hyped for Atomic Heart and for Darksiders 4? Let me know in the comment section down below. Let's have a discussion. Like this video, that would be amazing. Subscribe, that would be awesome. Visit my social media, that would also be great. And I will see you guys in the next Get Rekt Gaming News video. Bye bye.